No, carne. No, no, no. Carne. 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 No. Carne.
Carne.
And we're going to get a great look at this wonderful classic Kenny Burrell tune, Chitlins Con Carne. Now, check out how you can get more videos like this one. Just navigate to Bruce Grigori Video on Demand. When you get to the site, you can browse videos in a wide variety of categories. Each video covers a different topic and has bonus content and supporting documentation. There's even a free trial option. Don't forget to use your promo code to get a discount off your first purchase. And the link for that promo code is in the description down below. Now, if you dig the video, throw it a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification because that's going to let you know every time I upload a new video. Of course, the channel releases new videos on every Tuesday and every Friday. So let's get started. Carne, man, what can I say? Of course, if you are a guitarist and you're into this jazz genre, you need to know Kenny Burrell's classic tune. It's just one that is fantastic. In fact, it has to be one of the first jazz kind of guitar songs that I heard other than Joe Pass's Virtuoso album. And when I heard it, I was like, wow, what is he doing? It kind of sounds like what I was listening to from the British rock world. And of course, Kenny had a really great knack for creating memorable melodies. And of course, think about it. You have players like Larry Carlton and of course, even Stevie Ray Vaughan, who have captured this tune in their own unique way. Let's give the melody a listen. With the melody quite a bit. I take a lot of artistic right with this one. And of course, I've captured it for you in the chord melody chart. I'm playing it in my own way as well. And you can also interpret it your own way. But it basically goes like this. One thing I'm going to show you is the fact that Kenny kind of comps for himself when he's playing the melody. Now, he doesn't always do that, and he does it in some different ways, but for me, I'm basically comping that sharp 9 chord. And then when I get to the 4, I'm doing the same thing. And a lot of things that are really important with this particular melody are the fact that the sliding around, and Kenny was really classic at trying to create some horn swells or different kinds of sounds on the guitar without actually bending the notes. He wasn't a really big bender, I should say, but he actually liked that whole idea of really kind of making the note turn. And of course, on the turnaround, and I'm kind of adding that little in there because I just think it sounds really fantastic. complex tune in terms of harmony. In fact, it only has 3 chords: C sharp 9, F7, G7, and back to the top. And of course, it goes in a 1-4-5 pattern. That's why we call it kind of a major minor blues. But what makes it interesting about it is the way that Kenny had that idea that you could expand and play what you really want. Of course, you could play C Dorian, because there you're getting the sharp 9, and it works over F7, and of course it works over G7 as well. So you could think of it completely as C Dorian, which I do a lot in the solo. You could also think of it purely as C pentatonic or C minor pentatonic. And you can then play over every change, and of course you're really not thinking anything different when you do that. But one thing that he does within his solo is he does play over the dominant chords a lot. So he's actually playing C dominant or C mixolydian, and then F mixolydian, and G mixolydian. And of course, you could get away with all of that over it, so you have a lot of different options, very similar to Mr. PC, in my opinion. And one thing that's great about it, like in that tune by John Coltrane, you have all these expansive pentatonic licks you can do. Check it out. And really all I'm doing is using the 5 positions of pentatonic and basically thinking about those in groups of 4 on 2 strings. You can play them anywhere on the guitar. And I really like that approach. It's a thing you see with a lot of modern blues players, but it's one thing that really works. Now, of course, Kenny on his recording didn't really use that approach, but it's just one that we can slide in that sounds fantastic. Carney. What can I say? A simple tune, but one that's fantastic because it has such rich harmony to it. Of course, it's one that you need to have in your tool belt. And the other thing that's great about this tune, it virtually is unknown by any other players other than guitarists. So it's one you can call on the bandstand, and you're going to be guaranteed that players aren't going to know it, and they're not going to be able to feel it, but once they know it, they're going to love it. Now, if you dig this video, make sure to check out the video on Midnight Blue and all the other videos on the VHX.TV site. Of course, the channel releases new videos on every Tuesday and every Friday. And don't forget to check out the new series on Wednesdays, Jazz Standards You Need to Know. And I will see you next time. Peace.